Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Fantasy Monkeys here on the Monkey Caviar Podcast Network. I'm Tony, your host. With me, as always, Mr. Shropshire and our favorite Taquito.
How you guys doing?
How are you guys tonight?
Doing okay. Right, how about yourself, sir?
That was a lot of silence. Sean is doing finger gestures, which is not really great on a podcast. You're going to want to talk a little bit. But, hey, keep doing the mime thing. That's all right with us.
Everybody else is talking. What do you want me to do? Talk over you? You told me in week 1, don't talk over anybody. So I'm trying not to.
Doing a hell of a job, sir. We had a fantastic week number 3 in fantasy football. Unfortunately, your favorite host, me, lost to Taquito. It was a close game, though. You got to admit that.
It was very close. Number 1 versus number 2. That's all it was.
It really was. We were the 2 highest scoring teams this week, and we put on quite a show, 116 to 113. Great matchup. Brandon Cook shit the bed. And that's
hey, I didn't trade for him.
Yeah, I think he really did cost me. I mean, there's no reason in that game with 5 million passing yards that he should have ended up with 1.9. That was ridiculous. But what are you going to do? Everybody has a bad week, and hopefully that was his. Did you have anybody shit for the bed for you, Sean, or did you just smoke it all the way around?
Dez took a nice hefty shit.
We got 10 points.
My flex didn't do well. My flex didn't do well at all. I had Isaiah Crowell. Melvin scored a touchdown. He had 78 yards. He was 14. Isaiah only got 7.9, and then Stephon was my flex against Carolina, which was a horrible mistake. I should have played Coleman, but Diggs only got 40 yards receiving against Carolina.
Yeah, if you played Tevin Coleman, I'd still be crying in the fetal position.
You would. That would have been no lube.
The first 2 weeks of the season, my team was on like a touchdown strike. They just couldn't get it. Nobody was getting near it. It was like
your defense. What? Minnesota defense loves the end zone, apparently.
They were holding me up. And they came through again this week. I can't complain. 24 points in our league. Apparently 26 in NFL.com. So apparently we're undervaluing safeties. Because we only get 4 points, and apparently they give 6, because that's the only thing I can figure out.
Really?
Yeah.
So,
whatever. Chris will be joining us shortly. He had an update situation. And we've all had that happen. It sucks.
Is that why his team isn't that good?
Yeah, let's talk about him being 0-3 right now. He is absolutely in dead last in our division, in our league. He's the worst. He's the worst. And, we like him. I mean, he's a great guy and all. But, not killing it in the fantasy game right now. But his team, I think his team is still the second highest scoring team in his division.
It is.
And the shit division?
And he's in last place with no wins. Because he's been playing every team. He's losing to his shit division. That's the problem. As soon as he's going to come up against Division of Death, and he's going to get destroyed. There's no team in our division.
It's going to be like Chris week by.
Yeah, there's no team in our division that's not, Strop. But he's barely under 100 points a game. All the rest of us are over 100 points a game.
Even with my shitty week.
Right, and these guys are putting up 70s and 80s, and it's pathetic. I can't wait to start playing some of these fucking shit zippers.
I got 2 more weeks.
I start this week.
I got Kristen and I got Sharap. But I don't think I'm gonna worry too much because no Jordy this week.
Next week.
No
when
Jordy.
I go on vacation to USC, I get a fucking shit zipper, so I'm okay.
You got to play. You get Liam this week, Mr. Number 1, and he's. You got no Aaron Rodgers.
I got Le'Veon. I'm laying that fucking bell on.
Sean is ringing a bell all week long. That's good. It might happen before we hope it happens for you.
He's going to smoke a ball, walk onto the field, and score 3 touchdowns. Let's be real.
Are you going to start Tevin Coleman this week?
As my flex.
As your flex.
I am.
I think that's a good decision. He seemed to get
Melvin Gordon will be RB2. Le'Veon will be RB1. Melvin Gordon will be RB2. Tevin Coleman will be flex.
I have a flex conundrum this week as I have Brandon Marshall, but I'm not a big fan of the matchup, and he's kind of underperforming.
Where are they playing?
Oh wait, I can look right here. Seattle.
They're in Seattle.
In Seattle.
No, at New York.
Oh, they're playing at MetLife.
Oh, they're
Okay.
in New York.
Yep.
I feel like he scores better in New York. But I could.
I still don't like putting him up against Richard Sherman. Sorry, it's not a good matchup for me.
You had a great matchup this week. I wouldn't change a thing. You were number 2 in scoring. You don't really have a lot to change.
But I had him on the bench this week, and I had Spencer Ware in. And
I'd keep Spencer.
Well, we got to see what happens with Jamal this week. If not, yeah, because he's playing Pittsburgh, and we know what Philadelphia just did to them. So that was a shocker, wasn't it?
Yeah, my only issue is who to play at wide receiver this week.
What are your choices?
Jarvis, Dez, Stephon.
Diggs and Landry.
Diggs and Bryant.
That's what I have set in my roster.
Dallas played San Francisco.
Ooh,
that's my
point.
biggest. That's my biggest. Fuck.
Diggs is a definite out of the 3.
Yeah, Diggs against the Giants. I think that's a hundo. I like Dez against San Francisco though. Can't beat that.
I love Diggs against New York. I feel like that's a throw home city.
I have a little bit of a running back problem. I have DeMarco against Houston, or a J.J. Watt with Houston. Hey, update. How you doing?
Microsoft is evil corp.
Did it take your visor too?
Thank you, Mr. Robot.
Yeah, it did. I threw it across the room about 10 minutes ago.
Update and give us your visor. Do you accept?
My computer was on IR for a minute.
Well, we only covered me and Sean's game. We figured that was the easiest way. We might have covered you being 0-3. You'll have to listen.
I'm sure. I'm sure it was a rightful hammering.
Oh, the rightful hammering belongs to the whole Hatfields division.
Yeah.
It's a mess.
My name.
I don't understand how an entire division can score 70 points.
I'm just. I got no luck. I'm cursed.
You are. It's fair. It's fair to say, Chris is cursed. And the Shropshire is not far behind because he's getting hit with injuries left and right. And
One after another, man.
They're just killing him, crushing his soul.
Hey, Shrop.
Hmm.
What you gonna give me for Jordan Howard?
You can go ahead and keep Jordan Howard.
All right, cool beans.
Wait. Let's talk about this. There's some speculation on the waiver wire this week because somebody made a horrible error.
There were 2 of them, actually.
There's 2. There's really 2 drops that were like.
One's the big one, though.
One's the big one. Yeah. If anybody, and I'll leave this to the floor. If anybody has a good reason that Rebels drop Ben Roethlisberger, please let me know that.
He sucks at fantasy football.
Lie. Not true.
No.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He's leading that division of shit. I'm sorry. My fault.
Roethlisberger is the top 10 quarterback by end of season, guaranteed.
Oh, yeah,
I thought
absolutely.
With Le'Veon Bell coming back?
Yeah, no, I'm saying why did Rebels drop it? Is Kirk Cousins such a real fucking deal that you can get rid of Big Ben?
He beat me this week.
Yeah, but that's not hard.
Fuck you.
How you doing?
How you doing?
And you can't.
All right, game number 2 of this week. Let's talk about the avocado beating the McBucksticks. Moose Knuckle puts up a very non-impressive 89 to beat the McBucksticks' pathetic 81. And somehow this guy is still leading the league in points scored.
I'd just like to
He had
say
one good week.
I've gotten 3 trade offers from him today. The latest one, he wanted DeAndre and Allen Robinson for Brady, Tyrell Williams, and Eddie Lacy. You ain't getting them, homeboy. When you check your stats, it doesn't matter. You ain't getting them.
I tried to get some stuff out of Reggie this week, but he wouldn't throw me the Gronk bone that I want.
Well, he's got to go. He's got to go after T.J. Yeldon back on the waiver wire since he dropped him this week.
There's the other one. T.J. Yeldon gets dropped. Did his magazine tell him to do that? I don't know exactly why he would do that. It makes no sense, but God, it makes the waiver wire fun.
Mm-hmm.
So my question is, can I get Howard being fourth on the waiver wire?
It's possible. I mean, I think Chris is going after Howard. I mean, you have number one priority, so you can just let us know who you're going after. I think
Chris is going after Roethlisberger.
Well, that makes sense. Well, actually, that does make sense for Chris. Chris, you should go after Ben. Howard won't be there for you, though.
How long is Langford out? A month?
4 to 6 weeks.
4 to 6 weeks.
So he's going to give him up an every weekend quarterback for a 4-week replacement guy?
Oh, no. I'm saying he should definitely go after Ben.
Or, yeah, because if he leaves him for Reggie gets Ben and Antonio together, and that's not good.
That don't work.
We don't want that. So Chris will get what Chris gets. He has the priority. He is in the catbird seat being 0-3.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not far behind you, though, bro. I only got one win.
And you're likely to lose this week.
I'm very likely to lose against the powerhouse fucking team in the league, yeah.
I'm the powerhouse.
No, you're third.
Powerhouse.
Back-to-back number one. Back-to-back.
Yeah.
I shit the bed week one.
Still third.
Again, beat Liam next week. You can be a powerhouse. So he loses to the avocado, and we all love that. So thanks, Jason. Keep up good work. Game 3 to Zipper Berries. That's Trump. 110 over Lick my 104. That does not tell the story of this game. He had a 51-point lead going into Monday night. And with 2 players, she closed it to 6.
Yep.
God, we wanted her to win.
Drew
we were
motherfucking
sitting
Brees.
in Empire hoping and praying for a Kobe Fleener touchdown. Oh, my God.
God.
If any of you could have, and we were all there, luckily, but those of you at home, if you could have seen. Oh, Liam's in the chat, by the way.
Tell him to go to bed.
He's all, where do these shit zippers rank in the league again? Yeah.
It's 3 weeks, son.
Humble as always, Mr. Shitty Trade.
Kristen's got Breeze and Fleener going into the game, and the first touchdown, first drive, Breeze to Fleener. And it is all looking like shit on Shropshire's head. And then it continued. It was like a mass execution going forward.
It was so bad.
And one more Fleener touchdown would have put the final nail in his coffin. But Breeze couldn't pull it out in the end. Instead, he was too busy looking away from Brandon Cooks. 1.9.
Is Sean watching TV again?
What?
Oh, man.
You got lucky, Shrop.
I know. I'll take it, though. Win's a win.
This week.
My team? Ugh, it's not. It doesn't look that nice. I think Marvin Jones had his best game of the year. I don't think he's going to do that again.
Of his career.
Yeah, of his career. Yeah. Let's. After that, I mean, everyone kind of got their points, but their points don't really contribute to wins in the division I'm in. So that's where I'm at.
Revelation and trades. 96-69. That's hard to watch on Sunday.
I'm changing my name to Third Harvest.
Third Harvest.
Not Second Harvest, but Third Harvest.
Maybe we should just go with the runs.
Or, no, because my guys don't know what that means.
No, they don't know how to run. You're right.
The team playing you knows how to do that, though.
What do you call it when they do the Adrian Peterson dance behind the line of scrimmage and just fall down?
It's been a rough 3 weeks for sure.
Oh, Liam's back in the chat. Chris was offering Robinson for Jamal, but my trade offer was ridiculous. No, Liam, your trade offer was absolutely perfect because you overvalue every one of your players and undervalue everyone else's. So that's 5 years of we know you, and that's not good.
I'm not giving you 2 starters for 2 guys one guy's suspended next week and another guy who's on bye. Why would I do that? I mean, why?
It's called overvaluing.
Exactly. So just stop.
In a Rodgers list decimation of the McBuck sticks. If all you can put up is 81 points, what are you going to do? You can suck it. All right, last game was the Battle of the Blacks. J-Rod versus Reggie. An 88-83 showdown contest. Why can't I play these guys?
That's why there was a riot in Charlotte. That reason.
Oh, is that what it was? The riot in Charlotte was because of the Supreme Court Hyper Warriors battle.
Yeah, it was.
I can
shitty.
see
They
the
were
rumors
upset.
piling up. That probably was not the reason.
No. It's just Liam. I see him. He's right there.
Yeah,
It's just Liam.
It says we have 2, but I think it's just Liam.
It's Liam on his Surface and his cell phone.
All right, that's enough of that crap. That was our week. Was good for 2, bad for 2. 50-50. Let's move on to next week. All right, it's become our favorite part of the show. It is for me, anyway. We're going to run down next week's games. We're going to pick who we think will be the best scoring fantasy player, not a quarterback. If you have anything you want to talk about during the game or about that game, guys, this is the time to chime in. We're going to start with the Thursday night Rainmaker, the Dolphins at the Bengals. Let's start with Chris. Which team are you taking?
I'm going to take Jacksonville. They always play good in London.
The Dolphins?
I'm sorry. Dolphins, Bengals? I'm taking Bengals. I'm sorry.
That's all right. You take Jacksonville in that game. I don't think
you need to slow your roll there, cocky Sean. Slow that roll, homeboy.
I was trying to figure out how Jacksonville. I was like, what?
Sorry, that's my fault. I misunderstood.
Dolphins, Bengals.
Me?
Taquito. Yes, you.
I think Baltimore is really going to pull it out that week. I feel they're going to Bengals.
Rob, you going to make it a 4-way?
Yeah, I'll take Cincinnati.
Yeah, I think Cincinnati too. There's nothing. The Dolphins, they're doing okay, I guess. They're putting up some fantasy relevance, but I don't like this matchup for them. Yeah, I go Cincy all the way. And I think the highest scoring player, Jeremy Hill.
Yeah, I agree with that. Jeremy Hill.
Jeremy Hill versus Rob. Sean, who are you taking for the fantasy stud?
AJ.
I
think it's his week.
And Chris, any final thoughts on this game?
I'm going to take Landry.
Landry. Ooh. He's going with the losing team.
They're going to be throwing it all day.
Yeah, and that's because of a bad defense can do that for you, such as Indianapolis has, which will take us to game number 2. Indy at Jacksonville in London. In this one, I like Indy. I think Jacksonville will win, but I'm going to take Indy just to try to up my chances of winning this week. So, Shropshire, are you taking Indy or Jacksonville in London?
I'll take Jacksonville.
Do it with an accent.
No.
Pussy. All right, who's next?
Oh, I'll take Jacksonville, you little limey bastard.
All right. Taquito.
Are both teams 0-3?
I think so.
I wanted to take Jacksonville, but since 2 people are already texting Jacksonville, I might as well take the Jaguars since they're going to be home.
Okay. Everybody's taking Jacksonville except me. Who are you taking as your player of the game, Christopher?
I'm going Ty.
That's who I went with. I got Ty as well. Sean?
Allen Hearns.
Yeah, most likely.
Joking.
Probably won't be Robinson.
I think it's gonna be tight end.
Shropshire, give me your pick for the fantasy player of the England Bowl.
I'm going Marquise Lee.
Does he play for Jacksonville?
Yeah.
I know. All right, Marquise Lee, because Allen Robinson and Allen Hearns are going to run into each other and both get hurt.
Shut your dirty pie hole.
They started to feature Lee a little bit more. He actually had, I think, only like many catches, but he did have the targets there. If he starts catching the ball, it's going to be there.
All right, let's see about that. I think it's going to be Jacksonville by 10, with Indy trying to catch up, and there thus lies my TY pick. It's based on garbage time, which I should have got Brandon Cooks this week, but I'm not going to let it go. Fucking sucked. All right, next up on the docket is Tennessee at Houston. News out tonight, no more J.J. Watt. He's gone for the year.
Back injuries.
Sorry, JJ. That's good news for me because I got DeMarco Murray, and I didn't need JJ stuffing him in the butt all day. So I'm going to take Houston, but I'm also going to take DeMarco to be the best fantasy player. Shropshire, who are you taking in the game?
Yeah, I'll take Houston, and I'll take Hopkins as the biggest fantasy option.
All right, you understand that he's on Drays and McGiblets, which means legitimately he will not score any points.
I'm just trying to throw Chris a fucking bone. That's all I'm trying to do here.
Chris, who you take it?
Nobody. No, I'm gonna take Tennessee.
Ooh, upset special.
Yep. But I'm gonna go Lamar Miller.
Miller. Still not buying into Lamar Miller. I didn't buy into him at the beginning of the season.
I think he's due this week.
Okay. I mean he's definitely due. Taquito, finish this one out. Who you taking? Who's your player?
I'll be taking Tennessee. I just don't feel Houston's a viable. Like, I just don't see them making a run or doing anything spectacular this season.
Osweiler has not been exactly lighting the world on fire.
No, he really hasn't. I feel like he was the second coming of Jesus there or something, but he wasn't. But
he was the second coming of Charlie Whitehurst?
No.
Clipboard Jesus.
No, but I feel like the player, fantasy-wise, might actually be Fuller though, because they're going to be playing from behind because they don't have defense. They're going to be saying Jadeveon's the next coming of J.J. Watt. It's not.
Yeah, right.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying what I say. They're going to be saying because they're never wrong on the big networks.
No.
Because Jamarcus Russell was the number 1 draft pick, and you needed to draft him if you were going to have a good team.
He was unanimous too.
Yeah.
Man, they need to put our show on. We need that ESPN money.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'll take Fox money. I'll give a damn.
And I'll take New England Sports Channel. I don't give a fuck.
Give me C-SPAN money. I don't give a fuck.
You can give me KDOC money. I don't care.
BBC money.
Now we got public access money.
WKRP money.
Yeah.
Try up it in the morning.
All right, next game on the roster. Cleveland at Washington. The Rebels special.
Oh my God! Does the winner?
Let's start with Taquito. Who are you taking, and who's your player?
Cleveland's going to get their first win of the season. Tyrell Pryor is going to be the player of the game.
I wanted to talk a little bit about that fine gentleman. I haven't seen anything like this since Cordell Stewart, really. I mean, the guy's playing quarterback. He's playing wide receiver. He played safety on a play. The guy's all over the field. So, yeah, he's sitting on the waiver wire, and I definitely think somebody will scoop him up this week. Shropshire, who are you taking? Who do you like?
I'm going to take Washington to win, but I'm going to take Pryor as the fantasy guy.
I will also take the Redskins to win, but I'm taking Crowell to be the player of the game. And Chris finishes off.
I think Cleveland gets off the schneid, and I'm going with Crowell.
Crowell it is. So with that information, Terrence West will be the highest scoring player of the game.
Except for he plays on Baltimore.
And it'll be a tie. I think that's played for them, huh? See, I don't know football.
It's bad because of the draft. I looked at Liam and I was like, before we even went into like the house, I was like, I see Tyrell Pryor as my late round draft picks, and he goes, okay, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna draft him. And then draft came, and I was like, I don't fucking want him. He's an Ohio State garbage piece of shit. And then he's doing well.
That's how you really feel about Ohio State.
Hey, look, he had one game. That's it. I mean, don't chase the points.
But without Coleman,
he did well in the preseason.
Somebody's got to be there, and at least they're throwing it around. I mean,
yeah.
So
I don't need him. I don't need him. I just don't. I don't know. I hate Ohio State.
Fair enough.
I'm just gonna go with that.
Do you see the signing today? By the way, the Bears signed a.
Joik Bell.
Oh, Joik.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about. We're gonna talk about them. Let's talk about Minnesota signing.
Something to keep an eye on. Next game on the matchups. Seattle Seahawks at the New York Jets.
Jets.
Shropshire, Homer, tell us why the Jets are going to beat them.
God, this is going to go against everything. I don't think they're going to beat them.
Of course they're not.
It's going to be real bad.
Who is your player of the game? You can take the Seattle defense if you want.
No, I'm not going to take the DST. I think
I'm sorry, Fitzpatrick's throwing 6-7 picks a game. Yeah,
it was 6, not 7, sir. Come on. And no, I'm going to take Kristen Michael is going to be the number 1 fantasy option this week out of that game.
I agree. Those were my choices, Seattle and Kristen Michael. Chris, what do you got?
Make it a trio, my friend.
It's a three-way. All right, to break it up, what are you going to do?
I was sitting here before Shropshire even said anything saying that same thing. But just to be different, I'll go with the Jets to win and Eric Decker as your high-scoring player.
All right. That's an interesting pick. I understand that it's out of just being different.
I was about to say, did you hear what I said?
All right. So this is the last of the Brady suspension games. Buffalo at New England. Who's playing quarterback for New England? Anybody?
Julian Edelman?
Yeah, well, they said that Edelman is backing up Brissett, but they did say that Brissett was practicing today with no cast on his arm. So they think that he's going to be starting.
Well, I have Edelman as my player of the game.
Yeah, no shit, right?
God, he may come in at quarterback and throw 2 touchdowns. So I'm taking Edelman all the way. I'm also going to take New England because they just can't seem to find a way to lose.
I'm going to take New England, and I'm going to go with Belichick as the highest scorer in the game because the man's a fucking genius.
It really is. He's doing this with smoke and mirrors. What's more impressive, New England's 3-0 or Minnesota's 3-0?
Minnesota.
Actually, I don't think. I say New England, especially with the quarterback play. I mean, you've got your starter and your backup. You're starting a rookie. I mean, Minnesota's had a good defense for a couple of years, so you can't be surprised that they're paid.
We lost Teddy.
Let's be real for a second.
Plus, we did it against Carolina and Green Bay.
Okay, all right, you're right. You convinced me.
Let's be like, let's see. New England has what? People are probably looking past them. One, they're probably going, oh, they don't have a quarterback. Two, what quarterback are we defending? How are we going to defend this? What defensive strategy should we do? How are we going to look at this game? They don't know what they're doing. They're coming up blindsided. And Belichick's a spy-getting cheater for 3 Super Bowls, but we're not going to talk about that.
Not blindsided. They're running over them with blunt.
Yeah, they're killing it.
Yeah, he punches everybody in the face. Let's be real.
Oh, yeah, true.
All right, Chris, you taking New England, you said?
No, I actually, you convinced me that, I mean, impressive wins over Green Bay and Carolina. I will say that is the most surprising.
Who are you taking in the Buffalo New England game?
I'm taking New England.
Who's your fantasy player of the game?
Shady.
LaShawn. That's what Sean does not want to hear. Taquito, pick the game, pick the player.
Buffalo, because there is no way New England can go 4-0. There'll be some loopty calls that are probably going to happen.
What was that word?
It's going to be loofty.
Loopty?
I'm trying to keep it G-rated for the kids.
There will be no shutting up the Patriot fans if they do win. That's for sure. Jesus Christ.
Can I create that talking point before I pick my player of the game, Tiny? Can I ask the talking point that I talked to you about earlier?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. I want to hear your 2 opinions about it. New England goes 4-0 without Brady. Brady comes in, they lose the first game. No sweat. Okay, we lost the game. Brady's rusty. They lose the second game. What do you do?
Brady.
You play Brady.
You play Brady. You say, oh, we lost 2 games. I guess we're still going to win the division. So let's just keep on trucking.
Well, you're in a shitty division.
5-game losing streak would make me bench Brady for Brissett.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Brissett, but I'm just saying in general. Like, do Patriot fans all of a sudden start blaming the refs like Panther fans are doing? Or do they start having a shit like, oh my God?
No, I really don't see any way that Brady gets to Bledsoe here. I don't think he can lose this job until he retires. I really don't.
Yeah, 100%.
Boston Jesus.
Did you like the Panther reference? Because I feel like
did you not hear me laugh?
That's good.
I thought that was good.
That was fantastic.
Every time I
look on it,
who's the player of the game, Sean?
Oh, it's Blunt.
Huh?
It's going to be LeGarrette, yeah.
All right. Shop, finish this one out.
Yeah, I'll take New England, and I'll take Edelman as well.
Stop copying me.
You got to go different. That's what I am.
Here comes a game that's going to be some Carolina at Atlanta. The rain will fall hard with the tears of Falcons fans as I think Carolina rebounds in a big, big way. And I think there's a huge overcorrection to Calvin Benjamin, who will catch 20 balls for like 300 yards. So that's my choice. I take Carolina and Calvin Benjamin. Sean, who are you taking, and who's your player?
I like Atlanta. Carolina just doesn't historically do well in Atlanta. They just don't do well in the Dome. That was their only loss last year. Julio doesn't have a cornerback to really call out this year, to really go at. But the player of the game will probably be Benjamin just because of the corrections from last week.
Okay, excellent. Chris?
I'm going to go Carolina. Player of the game will not be Devonta Freeman because he's already put up his 26 points this year against me again. So I'm going to go with Ted Ginn Jr.
Ted Ginn.
Just to be different.
Have his 2-touchdown game.
Just
I know
to be different.
Because that dude sucks.
Well, Ted Ginn gets that 2-touchdown game every year, like wherever it is.
Oh, yeah.
Could be with you.
All right, Drop. Close it out.
I think Carolina will win. I think it'll be not close, which is why I'm taking Fozzie Whitaker as your fantasy player this week. They will run the ball all second half.
Waka.
Cameron Dartis-Payne.
Seeing what I think that the Saints ran okay on Atlanta. I don't think Ingram put up anything spectacular. But God, I wish I could play New Orleans. My running backs could play New Orleans every week. Oh
my God,
just what a beast! But I'm surprised that you didn't. Nobody took Coleman after the big week. But I guess it's point chasing, and the Carolina defense is pretty stout. So
yeah, they're gonna be throwing the ball a lot.
All right, next up, Oakland at Baltimore. Let's go with Schrock. Start us off.
I'll take Oakland.
Oakland. And who's player of the game?
Amari. I think they're going to get back on track here soon.
All right. Taquito, what do you
got? Baltimore. They're winning games. They're 3-0. Yeah. You can't really not. They're playing good. They're not making the stupid mental mistakes. It looks like they're just playing football and being very even across the board.
Who do you like to be the player of the game?
West.
All right. I have Baltimore and Wallace as my number one. He's just balling out right now, and that's who he's throwing to. And I think Flacco's one of those guys, kind of like Breeze. He kind of clocks in on one guy for the game, and that's going to be his guy. Yep. And whoever it is, it just happens to be him, whether it's Pitta or Wallace or
Perryman.
400-year-old ass. Yeah, I think Wallace has got this one, and I really think this might be the highest scoring game of the weekend.
Oh wow!
I really do. I don't see a ton of defense in Oakland or Baltimore really. Then again, I haven't really watched a lot of Baltimore. I'll be honest. So that 3-0 kind of surprises me because I just haven't paid attention to them, I guess. So, Chris, who do you like, and who's your player?
I'm going with Oakland.
Okay.
And I'm going with my boy, Latavius Murray.
All right, yeah, I like that too.
T.J. Yeldon scored 14 points on them on Baltimore. Their run defense is not stout, so I think they're going to get run over.
Now, I think that Kristen is going to bench, which can't play Jordy. So I got a feeling I'm going to face Crabtree this week. So that doesn't bode well because it's either going to be Amari for $1 million or Crabtree gets all the touchdowns, and it just sucks. So I'm sure that will come.
Could be.
Fantasy assassin in the ass. All right, the battle of the black and blue. The Lions and the Bears. Sean, you're the Bears man. Tell us to get about the game.
Lions. If you have Matthew Stafford as a backup quarterback, if you do not play him, you need to because the Bears have about 6 people who didn't start week 1 as their starting defense people. So they're full of crap in their defensive end. You have plenty of room. If you have a running back, anybody on Detroit, just play him. Play him. Doesn't matter. If you have anybody on Detroit, play him. You'll have a great week.
Who's your player of the game?
Besides anybody on Detroit, they're all going to average about 40. So besides them, I would play Howard. But Junior's going to have a great week.
I'll keep that in mind.
Junior.
All right, Chris, who you like? Who you pick?
I like the Bears.
And you're smoking shit. Did you see him play?
I'm going Jordan Howard.
Howard.
My number 1 waiver wire pick.
Drop.
I'm taking the Lions. Marvin Jones again this week.
Fucking copycat, man. Like, I got Detroit Marvin Jones. You can drop Golden State at this point.
Yeah.
Marvin Jones is the new Megatron. It's Marvatron. It's all good. And that 32 points is probably the best he's going to have all season, but there's going to be 20s all over the place. So, I love Marvin Jones.
I have another one that I think is going to finish second overall for the game is actually Anquan Bolden. I think both of them are going to show out this week.
Yeah, it's totally possible. Chicago's fucking horrible.
Interesting.
Golden
Next
Tate.
up.
See, I think that Stafford has one of his Fitzpatrick moments at this game.
There could totally be a meltdown happening.
Who's going to intercept the ball? Who's going to intercept the ball?
Anybody that he'll throw it to, because he has one of those games where he has 4 INTs, and it's usually against a team that they should beat, and he tanks.
Chicago's not going to get 4 INTs.
All right.
Oh, didn't you hear? Chicago put out calls this week. They got Urlacher and Mike Singletary coming back.
Oh my God! I'm going to the game. I'm going on a flight. I'm gonna go watch it.
Are you really?
If Urlacher was fucking suiting up, I would.
Oh yeah. Urlacher, if Mike Singletary come back, sure.
I would love to see Singletary just lay somebody out again, man. That would be awesome.
On a plane.
Did you see the Singletary bit on Hard Knocks?
Yeah.
That was great. They're like, I'm fucking around with him. That's Mike Singletary.
I'm like, don't fuck with him. Do not fuck with him.
All right, here's the beating of the week. Denver at Tampa. I'll go ahead and start. I like Denver. And I'm going to take Demaryius Thomas. Because he's on my team. And I really think he's going to ball out on Tampa. I really do. Chris, what do you like?
Well, it's going to be Denver. And I'm going C.J. Anderson. I think they're going to be up a lot, and they're just going to run the ball down their throat.
I agree on up a lot. Yeah, I do agree.
DT will get his, and then they'll just put it on cruise control.
It'll be Emmanuel Sanders. I know that.
And then Aguayo will miss a kick. So,
Sean, who do you like? And who's your player?
Same as Chris. I like Denver up by a lot and just running it down their throat with C.J. Anderson.
Shropshire, you going to make the three-way?
I like Denver, but I think the player of the game is Mike Evans. I think Mike Evans has proven. Mike Evans has proven over the first 3 weeks of this year that he is the DeAndre Hopkins of this season. They force feed him 15 to 18 targets a game. He will have the volume.
He does have all targets. I mean,
yeah.
No denying that.
Yeah.
Jameis Winston, one good game, one bad game. That's how I see it. And last time I called 4 interceptions. I'm not going to go that far, but I'm going to say he gets sacked 5 times.
All right. Another bold Jameis prediction. I like it.
It's all my bold predictions on Jameis come true.
Top 5 quarterback.
And if you got the Denver defense, you're looking pretty good for that one.
That's Joey.
All right, ugly matchup time for me. I keep writing St. Louis, but the LA Rams, the Arizona Cardinals. All right, here's the deal. I'm gonna go first. I want to take Gurley. You know, I want to take Gurley. I am not taking Gurley. I'm taking Michael Floyd and Arizona. Those are my picks, and I will open the floor up. Go ahead. You have your hand up. Go ahead, Taquito.
I just have to really peel that. David Johnson, Arizona winning it.
All right, go P-Mail. All right, Strop, who do you like?
Yeah, I second Sean's opinion. David Johnson in Arizona.
I thought you might. You gonna make the three-way?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Wizard. I'm gonna go with the Wizard.
Yeah. the Wizard. All right, everybody likes David Johnson. Everybody, I know. I like the Rams defense. Just stop the run, not the pass.
Haven't done it yet.
Yeah, that's the only. I would say I would go with one of the receivers if I didn't watch that Monday night that San Francisco. Watching what Carlos Hyde did.
If this last Sunday got into Carson Palmer's head, this could be the upset of the week.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, he got brutalized this week.
Yeah, he did.
And not by a great team.
Mm-mm.
So if it really got in his head, this could be a good week to be a Rams fan, but it doesn't look good on paper.
God damn, you hear the toilet. Didn't even shut the door. He didn't even shut the door.
All right, another shootout possibility. New Orleans at San Diego. That's a lot of points, and this is one reason why your waiver wire decision could become a little important. Because your matchup there with Rivers is great. And Pittsburgh has got Kansas City, whose defense just put up a goddamn billion points in the Jets. So let's go with Schraub. Who do you like, and who's your player?
I like San Diego in this game, but I think it's actually going to be done on the ground. I'm taking Gordon as the number one player.
All right, Chris. Sean, stop with the chips.
Fucking hungry.
Too loud. Don't come out. Just don't reach in the bag.
It's not chips. It's Pops.
I don't care what it is.
I'm going Pittsburgh and Antonio Brown.
That wasn't the game. New Orleans, San Diego.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I got distracted.
I know.
Oh, Pops. I got to get Tyrell Williams.
Okay.
And I'm going with San Diego. Sorry.
All right. That's okay. Taquito, who you got? New Orleans, San Diego.
Now he's quiet.
Yeah.
New Orleans.
Now he shuts the fuck up.
Michael Thomas.
New Orleans and Michael Thomas.
Ooh.
Because everybody else is San Diego, so I can't go.
I got New Orleans and Ingram. I just think they'll run strong on San Diego, and I mean I know they're going to pass, but
see, I like that pick for the fantasy option. I do as I was saying, I think it's going to be a running game. I think it's going to surprise a lot of people how much the running backs get fed this week.
Yeah, I hope there's an overcorrection for Brandon Cooks. He definitely needs more than 2 catches.
I feel that New England has one good week with a running back for like once every 7 weeks. And I feel he had last week was his good week, and he's not going to have another good one till like week 6, week 7.
All right, we all took different players in that one, so that's fun. Dallas, San Francisco. I gotta like the Dak Prescott show, and I'm gonna take Zeke Elliott to run wild. That's my bold prediction. Kristen Michael did it. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
So go Zeke, go Dallas. Shropshire, you gonna back that up?
Yeah, I'm seconding that opinion.
Yeah, of course you are. You steal all my choices. Chris, who do you like?
The Cowboy fans come back to earth. San Francisco will win.
Ooh.
But I do believe that Zeke will run all over.
Yes, sir. Taquito, finish it off.
I like the Cowboys, but I like Williams as a receiver. Him and Prescott seem to be buddies.
Terrence Williams?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
They seem to just be feeding him the ball. They'll throw him a 30-yard pass. They'll throw him, but then they get to the end zone. It's like, oh, we got to give Dez this pass, which is fantastic. But
we got our Sunday night matchup, our Monday night game. Sunday night, the return of the bell. Ring that bell, Sean. Let me guess who Sean's going to take in this one. Pittsburgh and Bell?
No,
it's Kansas City at Pittsburgh. I have Pittsburgh and Bell. Who seconds my motion? Chris seconds the motion. Pittsburgh and Bell.
Yeah, I'll take the third on that. Yeah.
Pittsburgh Bell. Sean.
Sean's dancing and eating his pops.
Yeah, we need an answer. This would be the only one that goes all 4 of us picking the same thing.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Pittsburgh and Bell.
All right.
So, I was going to say Antonio, but I like Bell.
I was going to say, yeah.
They're going to feed Bell. They're going to give it to him. He's back. They're going to give it to him.
I think Antonio's a good play too. Because Bell loosens it up. You got a game plan to stop him, and that's going to loosen it up.
Well, if you put him in the box,
I think that's what happened against Philadelphia. They didn't kind of respect D'Angelo the way they would Bell, and they went after the receivers and they went after him hard, and they got a ton of turnovers. Ben is not Fitzpatrick. Sorry, Stroud.
No,
but he's a better quarterback, so I don't think you're going to see. I don't think the Kansas City defense is going to throw up 35 again. Let's just say that.
No, and I think that the problem that they're going to have is if they stack the box for Bell, he's just going to catch the ball out of the backfield or they'll throw it. If they back off, Bell's just going to run it down their throat for 5-6 yards a carry. So they're in a predicament. They aren't like they were last week. They're up against a whole different caliber of team.
There was a really interesting thing that I saw on Kansas City after the Jets game. They showed that there was a spot in the field that the Jets just weren't really taking advantage of. It was about 7 yards down the field in the middle of the field. So if you're looking for a sneaky pick, Jesse James from Pittsburgh this week may have a big week.
I like that play. I'm not thrilled with the tight end. It's fucking random. It's crazy.
Yeah,
random.
it's fucking abysmal. It's just awful.
I don't even know who the number one tight end is right now.
Olsen?
It's got to be Olsen.
Yeah,
right?
it's Olsen. Yeah.
All right, so I mean, but other than that, it's crazy. A tight end. You got a guy can ball out 1 week and then disappear. O'Doyle rules, and then O'Doyle doesn't get another catch. It's wacky out there.
Who didn't see that coming?
The people that picked up Doyle off the waiver wire.
The chasers.
I'll stick with Dwayne Allen as my tight end. He's still, as far as tight ends going into, he's going to get the lion's share. Maybe not every touchdown, but like I said, Doyle has a great game. I still got a touchdown out of him, so I'm happy with him. Last game on the docket, Monday Night Football. New York Giants at the cathedral that Thor built. Minnesota. Ragnarok. Valhalla. Vikings going 4-0. Taking down the mouth-breathing dummy who's going to stand like a statue and let us beat the crap out of him. I like Minnesota. I like Minnesota's defense to be the highest scoring player of the game. Again.
Tell us how you really feel.
You don't know how happy I am that we're 3-0 with victories over Carolina and Green Bay. That just it makes me so happy.
I made a bet that Carolina would be worse than 9-7 this year. You watch.
So after everything that happened, when Bridgewater went down and then when Adrian went down, the Viking season was over. I thought we were done. I cashed.
No. You got plenty of reasons to be happy. I'm just saying, Carolina is not the team from last year.
No, not at all. And the Minnesota defense that is legit.
It is very legit.
Legit. 3 weeks in a row over 10 points. That defense is legit.
Three years ago, Cincinnati D was super legit. Well, who was the coach then? It was Zimmer. You know that they're going to have a good defense. I mean, Zimmer is a genius.
Before Zimmer got the defense playing like he wants them, and now they are.
He's a defensive genius. Yeah, he's a defensive genius.
Yeah, we got Cheryl's running back punts. Patterson's about to break a kickoff, and I bet it might happen this week. Incredible. The Xavier Rhodes came back and shut Kelvin Benjamin down, completely down. There was nothing there. So if you don't like the Minnesota D, you have to like Stephon Diggs against the Giants. I think that might be a great play. Who else? Chris, who are you taking? Who you like?
Oh, I'm taking Minnesota. I'm going to switch it up and just say Sterling Shepard shows up for a big game because that's the only thing that they're going to have because they don't have a running back.
No. Darkwa.
There's your boy. There's your boy, Mike. There's your boy, Shop.
I just like the name Orleans Darkwa. Man,
go ahead and get on play him against Minnesota. Go ahead. Go ahead. Sean, who are you taking? Who you like?
I'll go right after Schraub because I know what I want and I know.
All right, Schraub.
Okay.
Why don't you go?
I think Minnesota's going to win in a very close game.
Ooh.
I don't think it's going to be
close.
I don't think it's going to. I just have this feeling. It's just a gut thing with me. I think it's going to be.
Score.
Huh? I think it'll be low score. I think it'll be a low scoring game. I think it'll be a low scoring game. I think it'll be. I think it'll be within under. I'll put over under it 24.
Wow.
Oh, Sean called it with the hand.
Yeah.
Over under a 24, but I think that the player of the game is going to be Jerick McKinnon.
Right.
Because it sure is fucking going to be Asiata.
No, I think I think the way that the Giants played last week, they proved that a versatile back is a very bad thing against that New York defense. I think he's going to get some yards.
I like Asiata to actually have a really good week against the Giants.
Yeah.
Minnesota signed somebody.
Oh yeah, Ronnie Hillman.
Yeah.
That fucking guy.
No, this is the Asiata McKinnon, and that's what it's going to do. Ronnie Hillman as a third down back, then you're taking balls away from McKinnon. So I still like Asiata to pound it into the Giants. All right, Sean, go ahead.
I'm going to take the Giants as a win.
Okay.
For two reasons. Eli loves primetime, and he shows up during primetime games. Two, he loves new stadiums. He loved AT&T Stadium when it was built. He made that his home for 4 years, I think, until he lost. With the Giants, he's going to break that new stadium in. He's going to show up. He's going to show where he's like, this is my stadium. Like, for some reason, I don't know why.
Never played in that stadium.
He never played in AT&T, and he lit that shit up for 4 years. He opened stadiums.
Against the Minnesota defense.
Is Liam bitching on the podcast? I can hear him.
I'm not saying anything.
Time out. There's yelling in my apartment.
Okay. So deal with what you got to deal with. So anyways, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. He's an idiot.
Hey.
I don't like Eli in this game. It's gonna be horrible. How can you see the way Minnesota has beat Cam and Rodgers? 16 points is the highest score of quarterbacks gotten this season against Minnesota.
Hey, he's just going against the grain. That's all.
I know. Yeah, we give him shit anyway. All right, well, he's out here, and we can all log off with him gone, and then he'll come back. That's going to about do it for this week. We gone through everything. We now actually we have a proof, so we'll keep track, and I'll grade the papers at the end of the week, and we'll see how we did next week. I might go back to the first 2 or 3 shows and get us all up to date on scores. But gentlemen, a fine
Shepherd.
Yeah, he didn't even say.
No.
Yes, Sean.
Odell, because he got his ass kicked by a net this week, so he's got to show up.
Thank you, Odell. Okay. So Sean takes the Giants and Odell. For those of you out there wagering, it's not going to happen. I'm sorry. From what we've learned so far in 3 weeks, I can't imagine that Eli's going to have a better week than Rodgers or Cam. I can't. So, suck it and go Vikes. That's going to do it. Anybody else got anything else to add?
My team sucks.
It does. You're going to come off the schneid. This is your week.
Yeah.
This is your week. Who's your matchup this week?
J-Rod.
J-Rod. You're going to beat the Hyper Warriors. Shropshire, who are you battling?
Joey.
Rebels. You get to move into the shit division. You lucky bastard. Shropshire's picking up a W.
It's gonna be nice to be 500.
You got Liam. That's battle for first place.
Roommate battle.
And I got the best in the league.
Oh, he's got Liam. That's right.
I got the girl who was averaging the most points per week of any team. Super. Can't wait. All right, we will be back next Tuesday night with more sorrow, more crying, and definitely more bitching about our teams. Until then, love many, try to do harm to no one.
Bye.
God fucking.